Hello, you guys. Welcome back. I am very excited for today's video because I'm going to be giving you a grand tour of one of the most desired communities here in St. Augustine, Florida, called Trailmark. If you're new here, my name is Ella Page. I'm a real estate agent here in St. John's in St. Augustine, Florida. Alrighty, in this video, we're going to go over what makes Trailmark so different from all the other master plan communities, the location and proximity to different restaurants, shops, and main attractions, what amenities this community has to offer, the builders that are building in here, their floor plans, pricing, what schools this community is zoned for, and tons more. Alrighty, starting off with location. So a lot of new development has come towards this community of Trailmark. Some of these things include a brand new Publix that has just gone in a couple miles down the road, a Buc-ee's, a new Panera, a Starbucks, several restaurants like the Loop and Mellow Mushroom, and then everyone's favorite addition has been Costco. All of these shops and restaurants are within 5 minutes from the front of Trailmark's entrance. From the front of Trailmark, you're about a 7-minute drive depending on lights and traffic to the I-95 entrance, which will give you quick access to places like St. Augustine, downtown Jacksonville, the airport, and much more. Next, let's talk about what schools Trailmark is zoned for. Kids living in Trailmark are zoned for Piccolata Elementary School, Pacetti Bay Middle School, and the brand new high school that just opened last year, Toccoa High School. I'll link a lot of information in the description below that will give you lots of great information as far as the rating for the school, the student-teacher ratio, and much more information about these specific schools here in St. Johns County. Now let's chat about what amenities Trailmark has to offer. Right now I am standing in front of their main clubhouse, which they have called the Camp House. And here you can find a resort style pool, a splash pad for kiddos, a lap pool for exercise, pickleball courts, a basketball court, a big open field where kids can run and play, a pavilion that residents can rent out for birthday parties or other special events, and a beautiful shaded playground for kids to have fun on. And a couple other amenities that can't be seen here at the Camp House are the miles and miles of trails all the way throughout the neighborhood, as well as they have a kayak launch. This community has done a really good job on putting emphasis on preserving the nature and providing a very homey, outdoorsy atmosphere. And this is the main thing that really differentiates this community compared to other master plan communities here in the area that have a more coastal feel, don't have a lot of nature, just kind of like a little concrete jungle. Here in Trailmark, you do not have that at all. You really do feel at peace and at home. Now let's chat about what builders are building in Trailmark, what some of their floor plans are, and what is their pricing. There are 4 main builders that are building here in Trailmark. We have Lennar, Dreamfinders, Drees Homes, and Richmond American Homes. However, there is a separate section that is a 55 and older part of Trailmark, which is called Reverie at Trailmark, which is a branch of Dreamfinders that builds 55 plus active adult communities. So let's start with Lennar. Lennar is definitely not a custom builder, but is still a very good builder. So with Lennar, you can expect everything to come included when you see the prices on their website, except for possibly the lot premium. But everything within the home is reflected in their prices. They have 3 floor plans in this community, going from 2,000 square feet to 2,300 square feet, and their prices go from the low 400s to the high 400s. Next, let's talk about Dreamfinders. Dreamfinders has some of the smaller floor plans available here in Trailmark, starting at 1,600 square feet and going up to 2,500 square feet, with their prices starting in the high 300s and capping at about the mid 400s. Now with Dreamfinders, there are inventory homes and there are homes that you can build from scratch. So what's included in the pricing will depend on if it's an inventory home, which will have everything wrapped in that price, or if you're building from the ground up. If you're building from the ground up, then you'll start with your base price, you'll select your structural options, your design options, and then of course your lot premium. Now let's talk about Richmond American Homes. They have just released a new phase here in Trailmark with their floor plan starting at 2,300 square feet, going up to just under 2,900 square feet. Their pricing is starting in the mid 500s and going up to the upper 600,000s. And lastly, let's talk about Drees Homes, which is the builder of the model that I am standing in right now. Drees Homes has both 60-foot and 80-foot lots to build on. And if you didn't know, 80-foot lots are very hard to come by in this area. Their floor plans start from 2,300 square feet and go all the way up to 3,700 square feet, with prices starting in the mid 500s and going all the way up to the upper 700,000s. So now I'm going to give you a little tour on one of Drees Homes' most popular floor plans that can be built on the 80-foot lots. This floor plan is the Palmetto floor plan. It can be built with either 4 to 5 bedrooms or 3 to 4 bathrooms. Has beautiful arches, a big open concept, and a really great floor plan to consider. Alrighty, you guys, that wraps it up for today's video on Trailmark. If you have any other questions about this community, relocating to St. Augustine, Florida in general, please feel free to reach out to me. I'll leave my contact information here on the screen. I'm here to be a resource for you. So as always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.